Hey everybody, welcome to the Blue Collar Beer Gourmet. I'm Chris, welcome to my channel. How this channel works is I like to drink craft beers, I like to review craft beers, and I don't like to spend a whole lot of money doing it. So the beers that I review on this channel usually come in around the $2 price range. And such is the case with today's beer. I paid $1.99 for a 12-ounce bottle of the 26.2 Brew Marathon from, let's see, is it Marathon? It's Marathon Brewing. This is actually a division of Boston Beer Company, the same people who make Samuel Adams. So the deal with this is that there's not a whole lot of information about it. Went to go look online, very little information. It simply says ale brewed with sea salt with coriander added. Okay, and apparently it's been given the approval of the Boston Athletic Association down here. Has a 4% ABV, so extremely low alcohol content. IBUs, not available. Okay, here's the deal with this game. According to Untapped, this is a Gose. According to or was it? I think it was Untapped. Anyway, it's been called a Gose. It's been called a golden ale. Actually, I think now that I think about it, hell, I can't even keep track of what everybody calls it. Nobody seems to be able to figure out what exactly the beer is. It's possibly a golden ale, it's possibly a Gose, but there's just no telling. Considering the website doesn't exactly say what variety it is, it's I don't know. Very few marks so far. 6 friends on Untapped have reviewed it, given it a cumulative score of 3.42. So far, only 9,738 of us have reviewed it on Untapped, cumulatively giving it a 3.22. Beer Advocate gives it a Beer Advocate has 167 reviews, giving it a 3.64 on their scale, which is good, as they put it. So yeah, I don't know the variety of this beer. It could be a golden ale, it could be a Gose. Because it could be a Gose, I decided to go ahead and get my Stange glass. This is exactly the glass you want to use for Goses. Stange is the German word for stick, and this is the glass you use. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and crack this bad boy open. Excuse me. Okay, take this cap off as best I can without doing too much damage to it. Kelly, if you're watching, another cap for you. Set this over here real quick. Alright, let's see what color this pours, shall we? Well, it is pouring a very golden color, so I could see why somebody might think it's a golden ale. Okay, let's take a quick peek at this, what we got going here. We have lots of carbonation, lots and lots of carbonation. Got to describe that as high carbonation. Don't see the bubbles on the head bursting especially fast, so I'm going to describe it as at least semi-resilient, if not nice and sturdy. A little bit hazy, but not overly so. I can see my hand moving through, but I can see the outline of my hand as opposed to the beer. Now you're seeing about 2 shades darker. This is actually a more golden color. And I'm trying to see if I can get enough sunlight in there to bring. Not even that doesn't really show. It makes it lighter, closer to the color, but it doesn't show the true color of the beer. I'm gonna give a quick beard wipe, see what I come across. Oh, I smell yeast more than anything. I'm going to stick my schnoz in, see what I can come up with. And once again, yeast. Boy, it smells just like when I was a kid, my mom would make fresh baked bread, and you smell that yeast coming through. Boy, that's what I smell more than anything. Well, I'm going to dig in and give this a taste, no matter what variety it is, and see how it is. Cheers. I don't think it's a Gose. I don't think it's a Gose. It has a very low mouthfeel. It's clean and crisp, almost like a Pilsner, so I'm going to lean more towards the golden ale side of it. I'm not tasting the coriander or... okay, now I'm getting a little bit of the sea salt in the aftertaste. But I'm not tasting the coriander, and I figured with coriander there'd be sort of a spice profile. There really isn't much of one. And the head turned out to be less resilient than I thought it was going to be. Of course, it is still there, so as I said, semi-resilient. Not sturdy, but at least semi-resilient. Still plenty of carbonation. It's refreshing. 4% ABV. There's no alcohol burn. You wouldn't expect there to be one. Not a bad beer, but I don't know. It's a lawn mowing beer. I really don't know what else to say about it. I'm going to give it a 3.5 on Untapped. I think that's what the beer deserves. It didn't come in a can, so it doesn't get that extra 0.25. I don't know. It's not a bad beer. It's not great. It tastes better than Bud Light, but all in all, we're not talking about any. This is not a noteworthy beer. I'll put it to you that way. And I can see why it has a rather average ranking among the beer reviewing community. Well, guys, if you like this video, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, drink good beer and don't break the bank doing it. Cheers.